Welcome back to the channel, guys. So today we got some news concerning a brand new Nintendo 64 controller from these guys, Hyperkin. And this controller has got some unique things going for it. There's some competition out there with Nintendo 64 controllers, and it is getting pretty stiff with these guys entering the fray. So Hyperkin, they've been doing a great job with a lot of their controllers. The Scout and the Cadet for the NES, the Super Nintendo, I think were top notch. The new Sega Genesis controller that they have out for the Mega Retron HD is a pretty damn good controller. And now they got this bad boy, the Admiral. So the Admiral, Nintendo 64 controller, wireless, Bluetooth. Pretty interesting stuff, because with that we can use this for multiple devices. It's wireless up to 30 feet via the Bluetooth dongle, as you can see up here. Built-in lithium-ion battery, lasts up to 6 hours and charges via micro USB cable. It's compatible with all Nintendo 64s, as well as PC, Mac, iOS, Android via Bluetooth. So pretty much any device that uses Bluetooth, this will work on. It's only confirmed to be in the classic gray color at this time from what I can see. Now, the other interesting thing, this dongle, taking a look at this freaking dongle, it has a memory card slot. That way you could transfer, save, backup your save files. I think that is where this product is being pushed over the edge. I think that is pretty damn interesting. Does the controller itself have a memory card slot on the back? So you can use a rumble pack or memory card slot? I don't know. I can't find any information on that. I mean, it would be pointless to use this dongle on your Nintendo 64 with a rumble pack in it if it did support it. It seems like, you would just put your memory card in there. Your memory pack, not memory card. You'd put your micro SD card in there, your memory pack in there, and load your save files or transfer things around, which seems pretty damn interesting. But is there a slot on the controller? That's what I'm curious about. This thing does look pretty interesting. It is very heavily inspired by the Hori mini pad that came out in Japan. It goes for a lot of money, and this looks like a render, so I can't really tell too much on the details of it, but it does look pretty cool. Like I said, Hyperkin's been doing some amazing stuff, but there is a lot of competition with these kind of devices. We have the Retro Fighters Brawler 64, and it's a damn good controller. They've upped their game on the production on these, as far as, there's a couple little issues and they fixed them. These are solid controllers. And then Retrobit, man, Retrobit not to be outdone. Can't show too much, but they got their little mini pad going. And I'm just here to tell you right now, Retrobit's mini pad, that is also heavily inspired by the Hori mini pad, is freaking awesome. This thing is gonna be intense for a lot of people. I don't know what the price point is on either of these devices, but with Retrobit and Hyperkin going head to head on these things, both with different features, I can tell you right now, the Retrobit version of the controller, yes, it's wired. I usually prefer wired controllers, but I'm definitely going to mess with this because, cutting that cable is pretty cool at times. But me, wireless is not as important as a lot of people, because typically my Nintendo 64 is a couple feet in front of me while I'm using it. But a lot of people want wireless. I definitely can agree with that. The 8-bit stuff, all that kind of stuff. The Retrobit controller is using the same analog that the Hori one did, a very solid Japanese analog stick. I can't remember the name right now. It was in there and it disappeared, but it's a very high quality stick, and their controller feels legit. So knowing how great the Retrobit controller is, I seriously can't wait to see how quality this controller is, because it's nice to have options, and I like to mess with all of them. The Retro Fighters, the Retrobit, Hyperkin, there's going to be options for everybody, for different likes, different tastes. You want wireless, you want to be able to transfer stuff around. We still need more information on this controller. I need to find out. Do we have a slot, and on the back to use memory cards, to use Rumble? The other two, the Brawler 64 and the Retrobit controllers both have that. This one, I'm not sure. I can't find any information on that at this time. But damn, pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. Can't wait to get my hands on this Hyperkin controller. So I'm sure it's going to be pretty sweet. As long as it's staying in line with the quality of the stuff they've been doing. And why go backwards, right? Keep going forward. All of these companies have been going forward with their products, with the quality, and I'm really enjoying it. So hey, the more the merrier. Bring it on. So really do appreciate you guys hanging out, checking this out with me for a minute. I think it's pretty cool. And with that said, guys, I will catch y'all next time. Peace out, bye-bye, and boom. Don't forget to subscribe and smash that like button. Slap around that notification bell. Appreciate it.